Here's 6 styles of rap in 3, 2, 1.
I am defined, you are outlined. I got a lot of shit plaguing my mind. It's like the sickness is deep in inside. I need the truth or I run out of time. You did this, you asked for it. Do you feel on the backboard? Then we fast forward. Just imagine it back then when it's that story. Wouldn't be kids to the other friends. I don't really give a fuck if you were to try you like I see you near the grave or gangbangs in cinema. Necrophilia stuff. Who's gonna question us? We just a bunch of geeks. No one seems to look at us. All they wanna do is stare and pity us. See us playing the games in the videos. So what am I doing? Running out of steam pursuing all the things that I'm dreaming. I knew that sacrifice everything for the music. I'm so overstimulated. Am I high or am I faded? Dude just gave me this drink now, but I probably shouldn't take it. Girls telling me her boyfriend sucked, how she always gotta fake it. Now he look real jaded. This is a crazy situation. Slip within your vision, it's wetter than intended. Getting lost within the curiosity between your hips. I can't take the night. I don't give a fuck about your issues. I am not the one. If it's that bad, you can see me wherever you want. Someone better tell these motherfuckers I am
not the one. I am not the one. I am not the one. Hey, I am not the one.
I ain't the one.
Y'all better not be performing already, bro.
Shut up. Yeah.
Motherfucking things I do all the time. You clearly doing nothing to be basing your life around. I'm constantly going, you erasing my vibe. Fuck a doxing me online, we can take it outside.
Yeah.
Go off.
Of a keyboard warrior.
Go off.
My way, you are dead, that's my word. I know you've seen it yet, but my teeth go berserk. I got files on a daily basis, hitting the stride.
What?
Everyone else hates, then they can get in line.
What?
When they're trying to let it die.
What?
I'm not willing to be a part of society.
Yeah. Hey, yo, I love
Okay,
it.
come on now. Go off.
I fucking
Go
love
off.
it. You know,
Go off.
it's your boy Also Focus, also known as Mr. King, not your nigga. And I got
Would it be? You already know it's Monica.
Monica with me. And we have a special guest in the building today. We have CreateLadyJ in the fucking building today. How you feeling, love?
Yes. CreateLadyJ, Creator Nation. We all are creators. What's
There
up,
it
y'all?
is. There it is, man. When I say I love the energy, I love the fucking energy.
Man.
All the
You know,
time, every day.
I want to start with the name. You know what I'm saying?
The name.
CreateLadyJ.
All right.
You know, where did that originate from? Is that a name you gave yourself? Is it something that the friends like, yo, create lady? That's you. You know what I'm saying?
You know.
So funny enough, my original name was just Lady J.
Right.
What
Okay.
people mostly call me, right?
Mhm.
But there's too many Lady J's online.
That makes sense.
Right. So like it started with that. I was like, I still like Lady J, but I want to embody it. I want her to evolve, right?
Fact.
Yeah, of course.
So the thing about creates Lady J is that I believe people create their realities, right?
Okay.
They create the way they want to be, they create their styles, they have the control to create whatever they want, which is why I say we are creator nation.
There
You know
it
what I'm
is.
saying?
Okay.
Like everybody's a creator.
I'm following
Okay.
so far.
So,
Okay.
There
you
you
know,
go.
essentially my fan base, which I call the creators, because we, you know, that's who I relate to, that's who I speak
Okay,
to through
that's
my
your
music.
people.
I'm big on growth. You know, y'all create me.
Facts.
Okay.
I could
We
dig
all
that.
create each other. So that's basically where it came from. Create Lady J.
You know, it's so ironic because you know, like anytime you make like a new email account or something, they be like, "Oh, this name has already been taken," and then you have to like add a number, change a number.
Right,
So it's
right.
already like a forcement for you to like evolve yourself in that moment. It's like, okay, cool, you're Lady J right now, but wait a minute, you'll create Lady J.
Yep,
Let's upgrade your name real quick. So
So
I love it.
I agree. What's so crazy is I know Lady J.
Mhm.
You know, I was just formally introduced to CreateLadyJ, you know, but when I first met, you know, this being here, you know what I'm saying? It was Lady J, you know, and it was crazy because Lady J, I'm not saying she doesn't do nothing, but that's what I want to know. She was an engineer. I met her as being an engineer, like the people in the city who wanted to make their shit sound dope. You wanted Lady J was the motherfucker to pull up to. She was gonna engineer your shit, you know, and
Nice.
produce your shit and have it sounding the best. You know, now Lady J is like, you know what, you got me fucked up. Like it, you know, this how I looked at it. You was like, yo, it was too much holding in. You know what I'm saying? Like I know you probably love helping others out. But it was like, yo, you was holding all this in the whole fucking time.
Yes.
Literally.
Yes. It's like that. It's like that.
It's funny though, because I have always been an artist, right? Like I had started off as an artist and I had the opportunity to open a studio thanks to Black Marigold Productions. They're out in Texas now. Shout out to them. And KB, or whatnot, Nolly Boy, he's my engineer sensei. You know, I learned a lot from him. So he gave me clients. He was like, yo, if you could get a studio up literally within a month, because I'm leaving, you can have all my clients. And I'm like, what? So I got the studio. You know, I wanted to be self-sufficient. I wanted to get out of working. Right?
Okay.
Work for myself. Right?
What? I feel that.
But I fell in love with engineering. Like, I even still dream about having a bigger studio and having more or whatnot. And it brings me a kind of joy that's different from Create Lady J and artistry.
Right.
So
that makes sense.
Yeah, both of them still kind of coincide. I'm definitely not tired of it, but I definitely gotta spread my wings.
Yes. It's anytime that you branch off from things that you are normally into, you always want to look back and be like, man, I really still miss that. So it's always nice to still just like do it both still. Yep. You know, do it both still. do it both still. Yep. You know, don't stop doing one because you're starting the other. Still do both of them because that's what made you create Lady J in the first place.
Yep. I created my reality.
Where are you from originally?
Oh man, controversial. A lot of people think I am a DMV rapper or from
I
DMV.
would say that was what I thought. You know, so we learning this together, y'all. We learning this together. You know.
But I am actually originally from Long Beach, California.
Okay.
Yeah, I could actually dig your style is
and
not
then most
like
people say that. They're like, you know what? I can see it.
Yo, the style, your style is definitely different. I actually dig it. So I mean, I don't have no issues here.
Yeah.
You know, it's different. I like authentic people. That's the true selves. They dress themselves, they be themselves, they look themselves, they just be themselves. Like, who don't like that?
all day, man.
You know, I saw you recently perform at a show, and that was my first time. I can honestly say I saw you actually do your thing, perform live. You was on the stage with Mikey Polo.
Yeah,
actually, you did the mic. And when I think about Mikey Polo, he has the emo type of vibe, emo music. So would you say that that's more of you know, somewhat of your sound as well? Like, it's the emo?
Very much so. No.
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 Talk to me.
What I would say, so I call my genre of music, which is something that does exist, but I think there's a lot of subgenres. You know, the way music is, right?
Yeah.
I call it trap rock.
Trap rock. Okay.
Trap rock. And me,
I got a rock feel. I know it was rock.
Right, exactly. But me specifically, I feel like I make like music that you just want to release, like angry music.
Yeah,
like,
it's
like I'm sick of your shit. This is what I'm doing. Or it's very aggressively positive, like, fuck you, I'm gonna win.
That makes sense.
One or the other. So it's not emo at all.
It's a high energy. It's a high energy type of music. So like when I listen to it, like I'm hype. I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready to get up. I'm ready to get going. I'm ready to like, ooh, I feel this, you know, because that's where my energy at. So I can only align with like a lot of artists that matching my frequency half the time. So if your music is anyway, but I like it.
I've been seeing me personally, yo. I've been following your journey. You know what I'm saying so far. Let me not just say the journey. I'm gonna say the elevation, because I believe you've been involving lately. You definitely have. I seen you. I don't know where you were, but she wasn't in DC. She had did this video shoot. You know, could you talk about that? Are you able to talk about that as of yet?
Talk about
I want to hear about that. I want to hear about that.
So I can talk about the photo shoot.
I
can talk about the photo shoot because like definitely more to come with that photo shoot.
Ooh.
But so with the video, I actually have I don't want to say debut single, but in a way it feels like it, right?
Okay.
I'm debuting the version of myself now.
Okay.
March 8th, Snappin' will be released.
Okay.
And I was out in Long Beach in LA, really shooting the music video.
Okay, so you were in Long Beach.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was Long Beach, LA, and we hit like another spot. It was great. But like, so that is definitely talking about, yo, I am done. I am sick of this. Fuck it. Like, I'm about to. And the thing is, I love mosh culture.
Okay.
If you know what that is. Like moshing.
When they be all in them.
Yeah, when they're doing the mosh pit and everything. So I wanted to embody that. Okay. And kind of have the break beat, because there's a break beat in the hook that's kind of like drum and bass.
Okay.
So it'll get like more people moving. It's not just
right.
I see what you're saying, right.
So I'm like,
you got some rhythm in it, right? You got some
rhythm.
Nice.
That's what it is.
That makes sense.
That's nice. That's nice. So Create Lady J, I mean, I'm always fascinated with music, but I'm more, what do you do in the morning when we wake up? Like, how do you start your day? How do you, how do you program yourself to have the best day possible?
To be Lady J. Do you wake up with the hair tied up already like that with the shades already on?
How you
that shit already like
you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the first thing you doing? How you start your day?
Man, that is a fantastic question. I love it. So what I like to do is I like to prime my mind.
Okay.
Right. I like to take on and listen to things that are, motivating, whether it's, Eric Thomas yelling at me.
Okay.
Tell him about some,
so you waking up yelling, like, waking up, you better get yourself together right now. Get up right now.
I used to get up in the morning, but very recently, I've been waking up at 8 a.m. every day. I'll go outside, I'll run, because no matter what weather, because the thing about like priming yourself for anything, for discomfort,
talk about it,
is so that you could take on things when they like happen.
Yeah,
as people, we get too comfortable, right?
Oh, we definitely do.
I literally put myself in discomfort the moment I wake up because I feel like it gets me ready for anything.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So that's one of the biggest things.
I like that point of view because I feel as though that what we don't prepare for is the unexpected.
It's the unexpected. It's like you really can't be expected for the unexpected, And it's so nice. It's so nice. So how do you like just cleanse from like the day? From being around so many energies all day, having to like just be business mode all day. How do Miss Lady J, Create Lady J, like settle?
Few things. Like I have a wonderful girlfriend.
Okay.
I love to go see her. She'll usually have like some anime. Like I'm a big geek.
Oh, right? She knows what you like.
She knows what I like.
Okay,
nice. So like we'll watch some anime together or whatnot.
That's
just eat some snacks. You know what I'm saying? Like just chill out. I like video games, so I'll be playing a game.
What's your favorite video game
of all time? Sonic.
Yep.
One of the classics. So you incorporate you're one artist that I have met that actually incorporate your lifestyle into your music. You know what I'm saying? You had a song that I've heard. We actually went to, what was it? I don't know if it was South Carolina, North Carolina together. We was in the car and you had played this song for me. And it was like talking about video games. I was trying to keep up. So I was like, yo, like shit. So it was like, so I'm asking, like, it's really a lifestyle for you. Like, you really incorporate everything. How do you do that? You know what I'm saying? Talk to me about your creative process when it comes to you creating that type of music. You got the rock, the trap rock, but then you also what they would call the geek, you know what I'm saying, type music. You know what I'm saying? But make it cool. That shit cool as fuck.
People would think it comes more gothic. Like, because the screaming metal, things like that. But at the same time, I hear what you're saying. Metal, I don't really hear what they're saying. It's a lot of stuff that I don't think I want to repeat. I don't know what they're saying. So I want to go where I know where I can hear what they're saying. I'm saying something that's right.
That's nice to hear, because when you're making a somewhat of a subgenre, like you kind of don't fit exactly with the rappers or fit exactly with the rock stars or whatnot.
Right. But you don't need to fit. You don't need to fit. You be your own person.
Yeah, it's a whole new thing. There's a lot more growth when it comes to that.
Absolutely.
To answer your question, so one thing that I have noticed, even though I do kind of pull from different parts of me, is that my biggest motivation for making music is talking about growth.
Absolutely.
So whether it is the part of growth where you're in pain and things are like fucked up, or it's the part of growth where you're feeling victorious, or it's the part of growth where you got to learn and reflect.
Feel that one too. I feel all of them.
Right. Or just be pissed off.
Just be pissed off.
Right. So like that's really where I pull my inspirations from. And when it comes to video games, I'm inspired by them a lot. They get very deep. Very, very, very deep.
So you gotta talk about it.
Yeah. So there is a game specifically named Kingdom Hearts or whatnot. A lot of people may have like heard it in passing if you've never played it or you're not in the culture. But with Kingdom Hearts, it talks about like friendship and losing people and trying to find your better self, like
inside the game. Is it the music of the game?
It's everything. Like literally the story of the game, the characters. The music gives you a lot of emotion. And so what I do, and I've done this for several games, I will compare life to the game and almost literally bridge the gap. Where it feels like, oh shit, I can't tell the difference between the video game or real life.
Okay.
So I love doing that.
I can dig that.
Okay. So it's just like is it like a comfort like place to like get like your answers, to resolve your issues, your conflicts and things like that? Do you do that within your video games?
Yeah. There's a lot of conflict resolution. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I could give a couple of bars or whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a song called "What If" that I did on a song, a project called Our Fantasy, which is kind of the predecessor of Final Fantasy. Let
me talk to us.
And what I said was, what if all soldiers fought off all wars with gun-bladed swords? A remedy would absorb disease to be cured, and cars fly around we all can't afford. Not money, no job was needed because money was found. Bring back a loved one with a phoenix down. Is this really a geek thing or undefined name? In a world where we suffer, aren't we the same? Right? Like we lose people. It would be great if we could bring them back with a potion. It'd be cool if we didn't have to work and we just go and find money. You know what I'm saying? So like I like
how you deliver that.
Like
right. Okay. I like how you deliver that.
It's nice. I like it.
So have you ever heard of I'm pretty sure you're an artist of a sync, like when it comes to the music, like sync. Am I saying it correctly? Like
sync licensing.
So basically, how to use your music for the games, like the video games.
Oh yes.
Like or it don't even necessarily have to be the games. It could be like a movie or. Do you think that you see you and a lot of your music being that exactly?
I definitely do. I definitely do, especially when and there's a whole culture. Like we could just dive a little bit.
I'm pretty sure.
There's a whole culture behind this kind of music that dives a little geekier than what I usually do. Right. It's called nerdcore, right? So nerdcore hip hop is like people take on the persona of characters, like literally they're rapping as Goku or something like that, right? Or they're rapping
embody the whole character,
embody the whole thing.
I work at a certain hotel, and they have a lot of those at the hotel. So I'm seeing all the time, like everyone's dressed up, everyone's like a character. Yes, like everybody is just like
everybody in my life. Y'all know what they talking about.
Yeah, so I work at the harbor. I think.
The Gaylord.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
MagFest. I was there.
I worked there.
Yep.
So what are they like, Comic Cons?
Yep, Comic Con. And here's the thing. That's where I got most of my like shine so far, right? And I feel like what I've done is I've kind of evolved, not necessarily past that, but into something a little more, because I've literally performed at over 100 conventions like that.
Oh, nice.
Because they know me.
That's your community. They understand.
They understand you.
A person like me, would have to like really take the time to say, let me listen to this. But for a motherfucker like that, they can hear like a little tune or something. They like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's me.
That's the girl.
That's me. That's me. Like, that's me. If I hear a good tune, I'm in. You got me hooked.
Right. So that is not the embodiment of the music that I am making currently, but that is stuff that I have done in the past. So now it's like I'm making stuff that like more people can relate to. And what I'll do, because I've done this in the song, even the song you just played, not the one, I'll put a little geeky bar here and there.
I love it.
So that's like,
it.
oh, okay, so you hip to this. In fact, Megan Thee Stallion does it. Lil Uzi Vert does it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
how they drag that type of audience in. That makes sense.
Exactly.
Yes, it's important.
That's my goal.
It's nice when artists include like different type of music, because you want to have different type of people listen to your music. You don't want just one type of group listen to. You want to be able to pull everybody in. So normally with your type of music, and people normally are not really acceptive to it, how do you deal with the rejection of people when they don't really like it, or they have like their opinions about it? Like, how do you cope with those opinions?
Well, it took a while. It definitely took because I've been, most people have been artists for a long time, right? But I've been an artist for a while, and at first I feel like it definitely kind of destroyed me. It's like like I didn't even want to go into the areas where it seemed like it was too one way.
Right. Okay.
So now I'm excited.
You're excited. So how
I'm
did you?
excited.
So how did you overcome that uncomfortable feeling?
Well, I realized that if I were to change what I'm doing, it would feel no different than me conforming and working a 9 to 5.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's how I feel.
I
So
feel
if
that.
I'm like, changing and all this, and then everybody like it or it's easier to do, it'd be no different. So now that's the real thing that made me grounded to say, hey, this is me, and if you like it, cool. If you don't, cool.
That's
There's way
cool
too many
too.
people in this world
Right.
for me to be hung up over a group of people, right?
Beautiful.
So that's what I do.
Nice.
You know, before we do get you out here today, I want to talk about this other side of Create Lady J, right?
Okay.
I love how
Let's go.
there's so many sides, man. Y'all got to get into it.
I mean, that photo, that's all I keep thinking about.
Yeah,
is the
I gotta get
photo.
that photo. I gotta get that photo up here. I might have time
It's
to
the
get that
photo for me.
You know, I might have time to get that photo up
It's
here.
that photo for me.
Yeah.
See,
I was just like, it was just that like we was on the show last Tuesday, that kinkiness and stuff. That's exactly what that was like. It was
that is
it
my
was
version
given
of sex appeal.
it was given yeah. It was like, you ready?
Really? Speaking on that, sex sells, right?
Yeah, it does. That it does.
It was giving you ready or you ready.
Yeah,
like it
yeah.
was giving that. And I was like, oh, I like that. It was giving me confidence. You
I'm
know,
gonna have
like
to
I
get this
love
picture.
when I see
You gotta get
another
this picture.
woman.
Show the people.
Yes,
Show the
I
people the picture,
love
please.
I love when I see another woman just so like confident and just bold and stepping out in that comfort. I had recently did a photo shoot that was different for me as well. I
Okay,
was more in more of a sex appeal appearance, you know,
See,
and I
look.
was just so new for me and so
Look.
different. And I was just like, when I did, I felt so powerful and strong. I was like, hell yeah, I like this.
See, there's a
Mhm.
whole.
Hold on, I want them to see.
Yes,
what
look
the
at
fuck
this
is- so
picture.
give me 10 seconds. Oh yeah.
Yes, 'cause when
oh
I say,
yeah.
oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
And we are
yeah.
Bizarre.
Yes,
You know, I had to
yes.
get this picture. Like we
We got.
can't do it,
Yeah.
man.
I just keep bringing it up. So we're gonna have to see the picture because
this
I just
picture.
need everybody else to see it.
It's giving.
Okay. To just
Who we
look
got?
at this look. Just look at the fierceness and just
Yeah.
everything.
What's the creative process behind that?
Yes, like what was going through your mind, baby? Because I can see is a lot was going through that mind right now. So you explain to us.
Yo, all right. I would definitely explain. So there's this whole thing with sex appeal and women, and like
In the
this
industry, I
thought
can
about
dig it.
selling out has definitely been something that like has bothered me.
Okay.
But I'm like, you know what though? Like, I have sex.
Yes.
I like sex.
Okay,
Right? So like, how can I express this in a way where
Mhm.
I don't have
You're
to
not
like,
uncomfortable.
yeah, I'm not uncomfortable,
There it
and I
is.
have to go outside of myself. So first
Right.
of all, that shoot happened. My girlfriend took that picture.
Oh shucks, girlfriend.
Yep.
Girlfriend, I'm
took that
next.
picture.
I'm next, girlfriend.
So
She
took
put
that
you in your
picture,
comfort zone.
and she it was
She got
like-
that out, and she you know what she was doing? She was like, you know what? You do something right gonna happen tonight. That's what she was saying. You do something right gonna happen tonight.
Real shit, yeah, and she was helping. She was like, you know, and do this, do that, and then I kind of like got into it. So like, but yeah, I'm so happy because that is the version of sex appeal that I want to show the
I
world.
love it.
And nobody can take that from me.
No.
Nobody can be like, oh well, yeah, you gotta. Nah, I'm the
No.
whole fucking package.
Yes.
So
You
yeah,
the whole
nothing
package.
to say to me anymore. Okay.
There it is.
I just
There
love
it is.
the feminine, the women energy. It's just like so nice, you know. It's just awesome.
Yeah.
So I definitely admire that picture. I love that picture, and I say keep
Thank
doing
you.
it. And
Thank you.
women, I hope that gave y'all some confidence to go out there and take a photo that you
Yep.
have never imagined. And I
No
promise
question.
you're gonna. whew, you're gonna
No
have a
question.
different side of yourself.
Yo, so we have Create Lady, then we have Lady J, we have Create Lady J. You know, we got the trap rock, we got the geek music. You know what I'm saying? We got to mix it, and then we got the funny. She's a nut. She's also
You
a
can
nut.
tell.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a genius. That's what I'm gonna call it, because it's all about marketing. You know what I'm saying? Yourself. It's all about finding different avenues on how to get the people in. And when I say Lady J, Create Lady J, she does it.
I got a song. You already know what it is. I'm finna play it for you. Hold on. Listen to it, cuz. Hey. If you wanna go to jail, then shoot me, bitch. I'ma tell you. If you wanna go to jail, then shoot me, bitch. I'ma tell you.
Yo, if you know Create Lady J, this is not a skit. It's not a skit. This is real life. I know she really go through this. Yo, so like you engineering, you know what I'm saying? I know you go through crazy ass shit like that on the regular.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that is nuts. But I love, like I said, I love how you have different aspects of just reaching out to the people and them actually being able to connect with you.
Yeah.
You know, they may not connect with you on this avenue, but it's like, yo, you're a funny motherfucker too. Yo, I can connect with you right here. You know, so I love how you do that. So you got to you have to continue.
Yes, that
You
is
know what I'm
definitely a skill to be able to have people in multiple different comedy, music, writing, whatever you're doing. It's nice to have that creative power.
And I came up with people saying that I need to do one thing at a time.
No,
like,
you know you don't.
Literally just put something out on TikTok talking about like how, because I do this like creators let's talk thing or series on TikTok where I'm just speaking about and breaking down like what people tell you or what you hear. It's like, no, be you. So like doing multiple things at once is tough. It's very hard. It's very like but the payoff is so wonderful.
It definitely
Thank you for
supposed to
that,
be
because that
easy.
really does mean a lot.
It
It's,
is.
it's hard to be
It
funny.
is. You got to be your fly.
It's hard to be funny.
What's so crazy is you would think so when it's authentic and it's real life is funny. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you got to go to your mind and try to figure out, what's the skit for today? No. Do something that really motherfuckers really going through. That's the funniest shit ever. It's like, yo, who can't relate? Somebody done that.
Somebody.
To me, that's what make it more funny because it's like, yo, I can relate to that.
Somebody.
You know, I can relate. Yo,
That's just like, you know what? I don't care if two people like my post. I made somebody's day.
You right.
It is.
You right. I talk about that too.
I made somebody. I made even, you know what? And on top of that, I made your background watchers day too. You just won't say nothing.
It is.
They'll say, yo, there's so many people that walk up to me. It's like, yo, I saw this, I saw that.
Oh, you ain't like it?
They don't like it.
You like it?
That's fine.
That's sad.
Totally fine.
Don't
That's
share it.
sad.
Nothing.
That's cool.
But you want to let me know that you've seen
cool. But you've seen it, so you talking about it to your friend or whoever. You know,
I
you gotta
agree.
play. You gotta play the role. Man.
I agree.
Man.
I totally agree. Hey, Create Lady J. You know, you have people watching today, whether if they're supporters, whether they're fans, whether they're future supporters. If you had to leave the people with one thing, you know what I'm saying, on their mind, what would it be?
Oh, I know exactly what that would be. Make sure you really dig into the shit that you want out of life. We only have one life. One, and it is ours. It's not your mom's, it's not your brother's, it's not your significant others. It is yours. So I this is my agenda, right? I want people to understand that they can create themselves and they need to be themselves and do that always.
There it is.
Hey, yes.
There it is. I love that, man. Being yourself is your superpower.
It definitely
You know what I'm
is.
saying? That's what we're
Everybody the happiest.
Everyone,
Like if you're yourself, you are the there's nothing that can take that from you.
even people are not always going to be excited about your happiness, and that's okay because you're happy. That's what matters. As long as you're happy and you find truth in yourself and love yourself, anybody outside of that don't need to be there. You need people that's going to be there to support you in being yourself.
No question.
Yep.
So,
Man, I love it. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but still,
Yes.
y'all was right here with me, Miss Monica
hey.
and Create Lady J, and I fucking love it, man. It is go time. Y'all know everything, gorgeous.
I just love this. I'm not the one.
Hey, I can see you riding home to this motherfucker, Monica. Like,
Yes, I'm not the one. I'm telling you, I love it.
you know how girls be talking without talking? He make her mad. She's gonna put that motherfucker on. He said, "Oh shit, what I do today?" You know.
You know what? She ain't the one. What's wrong with the game? She ain't the one that went today.